Hey everybody, sorry it's been so long. I say this every time. My bad. Update on where I'm at. 53 pounds. I'm out of the 300 club. I'm doing fantastic. I'm very excited about my progress. I don't see it. Super frustrating, and I'll get into that, but super frustrating. I had a scope done. I recently passed Becca and my dad's anniversaries this month, and coming up on a couple others, my Auntie Maureen, my buddy Jim. So there's a lot of raw emotions happening in my world right now, on top of all my anxiety and stuff. So it's been emotional, to say the least. Yesterday was really bad, and I'll share that with you guys in a minute as well. So we'll start with victories. Again, 53 pounds down. Super excited about that. It's been super hard. Not so much the changing of the eating habits or, the lifestyle, but the mind. The mind has been the hardest thing I've had to deal with this entire process. Changing my diet, did it, and I was okay with it. I was like, all right, now when I eat things that aren't so good for me, I feel sick. My stomach feels weighted. I just feel bleh. So my body is now recognizing good and bad, which is super awesome. And I'm out of the 300 club. Anybody who knows me knows I have not said my weight in years, because I've just been so ashamed of where I was. But to say that I'm out of the 300s was the best day. Thank you, Stephanie, for letting me cry on you. Betty at the High River Hospital, thank you for letting me cry on Stephanie. Vanessa, thank you for cheering me on from the bed next door. Awesome, guys. Thanks for being there for my victory. So that's super exciting, and as I was saying, I don't see it. A lot of people do, and they're like, oh my god, you look so fantastic, I can see it, I can tell it here, I can tell it there. I know. I don't see it. People are like, why are you lying? Why gotta be that? I'm not lying. I'm not fishing for your compliments. I don't give a shit how you feel or what you think I look like. I just do not see it. I can feel it in my clothes. I can see it in some of my clothes, but I don't see it. When I look at myself, I don't see 53 pounds gone. I don't. I'm sorry if this offends you or you think I'm fishing for compliments or whatever. I don't care. I don't care what you say. I don't care what anybody says. I'm sure it's happening because I can see it in clothes and other people are saying it. I'm sure not everybody's gonna lie to me and be like, oh, Belle, you're looking so skinny, like a supermodel. No, people aren't gonna lie to me. No, you guys are my friends. You might lie to me because you're all assholes. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I love you guys. So very frustrating when people think that I'm lying or I'm fishing for compliments or whatever you think I'm saying or doing to be like, I don't see it, because I don't see it. I still got my cheeks. I still got my whatever this is. Yeah, right there, it's like a Jabba the Hutt thing. I still got my flappy underarms. Like, I still see the weight. Sorry to disappoint. It's just there. I see it still. But I know it's going away, and that's super exciting for me, and I'll accept it, and hopefully before long I'll see it. I'll be able to be like, oh, that's what they're talking about. Look at this, so pretty. I've always been pretty, so we're not even gonna worry about that. I'm a pretty girl. Scope went well. I may or may not have called my doctor a beefcake. Sorry, doctor's wife, Mrs. Gill, my bad. He's a very attractive man. Anybody who knows Dr. Gill will agree. He's kind. He's very informative. He will answer your questions, and he is a beefcake. Like, hello, doctor. You're going to see... Oh, it's a shame. Super nice guy, though. Absolutely adore him, and I'm very glad to have him as my surgeon. The scope he made very much easy. When I went in, he was like, you know what? It's going to feel like you've had a couple of glasses of wine too much. Don't fight it. Think sleep. It'll be done before you know it. Sure as shit. He was talking about Walkmans and how his kid was like, are those for real? And he was like, yeah, I had a Walkman and they were awesome. So, next thing I remember is telling Betty, God bless Betty at the High River Hospital, I fucking love muffins. Because that's what I did. I told her I fucking loved muffins. I also took selfies of myself that I don't remember taking, putting my jewelry in, getting dressed, getting home. Thank you, Stephanie, by the way, for getting me home. I love you, my Stephanie. Yeah, and then I slept all day. Just slept. It was fantastic. The only thing that I did not enjoy, everybody's like, oh, the spray is going to be horrible. The spray wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't pleasant to numb my throat by any means. I wasn't like, oh, let's do this on the weekend for fun. No, it was disgusting, but it wasn't that bad. The worst thing was they put an IV in my hand. IVs have needles, and the needle was in there. Like, in. They didn't take it out. Just stayed in there. Did not enjoy that. I'm not a needle person. Anybody who knows me knows that I'm like, hi, can you come into the needle place with me? Because I don't want to. I get to go to the room of shame in the back and lay down in case I faint, because that's what I do. Yay, needles. But yeah, other than that, it was so smooth. I had a sore throat the next couple days, which really sucked. The day after, my stomach was so upset. Every time I tried to eat, it was not happy. I had pain. I did not enjoy that. My stomach is not going to be happy when it's cut and twisted and moved and stuff. It's going to be very upset about that. And I'm just going to have to accept it. And anybody who knows me in pain. We don't go well. Get a paper cut. I'm like, somebody call 911. I need police assistance. This is a crime. Get 911. Get the ambulance here from 911 because I'm going to bleed out. This paper cut is causing me to bleed out. And I whine about it for about 4 days. I fucking hate pain. I'm not a... No, thank you. I don't like pain. It's not fun for me. If it's fun for you, carry on. Carry on, pain monkeys. But no, I'm too pretty to be hurt. So other than that, it went well. I got the proceed for that. So now I'm just waiting on a surgery date, which brings me to yesterday. Yesterday, super emotional because I had found out that girls that had seen Dr. Gill the same time or after me and that had been in the program less time than me were getting surgery dates, and that was super frustrating to me because I've got to be on a 12-week liquid diet. That is 3 months of liquids, and it is to shrink my liver. There is a reason for this. They're not like, hey fatty, drink this because we need you skinnier to do this. No, it's to shrink your liver because your liver sits right in front of your stomach where they need to go in and they don't want to cause damage to it. So you go on the liquid, my animals, good God. They go in to shrink your liver so that they don't damage it when they're doing the actual surgery. So it makes sense as to why they want to do it. Bigger people probably have fattier livers. I didn't ask for the specifics on it because I'm like, all right, you need me to do this, I will do this. I don't give a shit why you need me to do this. You need me to do this, I'm gonna do it. When do I start? So yesterday, people getting their dates, I got very anxious. My anxiety went through the roof, which was really, really hard because I was upset. I've worked hard. I've lost 53 pounds. I've changed my lifestyle. I've done classes that I was supposed to. I've done classes I wasn't supposed to that were just extra if you want them. I'm signed up for extra classes. Like, I've gone above and beyond, and to have that where other people were being accepted and I wasn't, or I'm accepted. How do I word this? I don't know how to word this, so please bear with me because it's still super emotional, as you can tell. It's kind of like, I feel like I'm stalled. I'm not stalled. I just had my scope a week and a bit ago, so it's not that long ago. But I felt like, okay, why are they getting their dates and I'm not? When I've done better, or I've been in it longer, or, you know, this, that, and the other thing. Like, in my head, it was just crumbing. And I'm sure there's reasons, either cancellation, smaller liquid diet times, things like that. I get and I understand, and I couldn't put it through yesterday because I was just so upset because I'm like, when's it my turn? I need the next steps. And it was hard because I didn't want to be forgotten like I was in the beginning. So I'm super, super worried about that because my paperwork got lost in the beginning. What's to stop it from getting lost again? Right? So that was super emotional, and just trying to take everything in and trying to stay positive. I couldn't. Thank you, Vanessa and Lisa, for letting me vent and cry, and Jenny Lee at work, thank you for letting me cry and vent. Because I want to go on the next steps of my life. As scary as it is, I want to do it. And then this with everything else, my best friend Vin is moving in a few months, and you know, he's been my biggest support for as long as I can remember, cheering me on, giving me a hug when I needed it, just listening to me cry, understanding my crazy mood swings, and just letting me take a moment to relax and get my shit together before he comes back and talks to me. And just knowing that he's gonna be gone is really hard and sad. I know I'll carry on with life because there was life before him, and you know, we'll still talk and stuff, but it won't be the same. So that's been really hard, along with just everyday stresses and, you know, things at work, wondering, you know, could have I done this better, could have I done that better. Just my personality of ripping things apart and then putting back together, ripping it apart and putting it back together, and then just worried all the time. Hey Kobe, calm yourself. Sorry, Kobe's having a moment. I'm watching you, old man. He doesn't even care. He looks at me and he kind of like rolls his eyes and then looks back out into the living room at the girls. But yeah, anyways, so just stresses, anxieties, and just trying to figure out, you know, when my surgery is going to be, when I need to start my liquid diet, and, you know, just I'm worried. I signed up for a foam run in June, but if I have my surgery in March, I'm not going to be able to do it. I'll have to walk the sidelines, and it's really sad because I was looking so forward to it with my friends. So that affected me. We're going, well, you know what? I have my friends doing this with me, and I convinced them all to do it, and now I can't. And that really bothered me, is that I have this great idea, let's do it, guys. And then surgery is going to be too close to the time, so I won't be able to do a lot of the things that are part of that, like the crawling or the jumping. So I'll be very limited as to what I can do in the foam run, and that's very sad because I was looking so forward to it. And, you know, maybe I'll be a quick healer and I'll be fine to do it in June. I don't know. It's all up in the air. Don't know what's happening. Yeah, so it's just, again, anxiety. My friend Vanessa has been such a crutch in this. I met her, Dr. Gail, again, and she's like my soul sister. Our pasts, our lives, our attitudes, our personalities are just so much alike, and it's been really great talking to her because, you know, she was in the hospital the same day as me getting her scope done. Like, the day we had to do our barium swallows, she went first. I went first for the scope, she went first for the barium. Oh, we're sharing. So, I mean, she's been a huge part, and she's been so helpful in just keeping each other motivated and, you know, letting each other be angry or sad or whatever we need to be. I know that I can do that with her and not feel uncomfortable. Just like I've got many of my friends that have been just so supportive. My work family has been, when's your surgery? When's your surgery? When's your surgery? Whatever you need, you know, just amazing. I've listened to other people talk about their works, and it really makes me realize how blessed I am to have gotten on with the company I'm at now. Hanson's, you need your car moved, give us a call. Sorry. Shout out to my work, and again, they've just been so wonderful in making sure that I go to my doctor's appointments and get my needles and blood work and all that other stuff. So super amazing work family. Jenny Lee constantly going, you know, your feelings are valid, even though I seem crazy when I'm having them and I feel crazy. She validates it, that, you know, you're going through a lot, this is a lot, it's okay, you can feel overwhelmed, or, you know, you can feel this, you can feel that. So thank you, Jenny Lee, for my work days where I have a moment and you let me have that moment and you get me through it. I appreciate that more than you'll know. Yeah, and the surgery group of ladies that have post, pre, and happening, their support has been really amazing too. I've made some really good friends through this that are, you know, able to provide me with, you know, tips and ideas and just things to help me through this entire thing, because it's stressful, right? I'm single, people know that. That's right, this is single by choice, because, you know, this is a huge change. I've been talking to a very nice guy. He seems nice. I've been fooled before, so I'm not getting my hopes up yet. But he's into bigger ladies. What's going to happen when I lose the weight? If you're not attracted to skinny girls and I become a skinny girl, that sucks. That sucks. So it's like, do you open up and get to know somebody? Or do you stay closed off? It's very lonely staying closed off. It is super lonely. And you know, there are days where I want just somebody to talk to and snuggle up with and just cry. And right now I've got dogs. It's not the same, but I love them and I cry to them a lot. These poor dogs. But you know, it's like I want that person in my life that, you know, I can share this with, but at the same time, if I let somebody in, what happens when I lose weight if they don't like me anymore? So, I mean, it's a lot. There's so much to take on. So much. And it's part of the stress and anxiety, and it just, what do you do, right? So I just keep plugging along, and I've never been so lost for words in my entire life than I have been on this journey, because most days I don't know. I wish I had answers. I wish I could say this is what's going on, this is how I feel, but I don't. No idea. I'm just a jumble of emotions and thoughts and information, and just trying to take everything in and fit it into my life and stay calm and relaxed and put on a happy face every day when you go to work and deal with people, and you're just trying to be happy, and inside your head you're trapped and you're screaming and you just don't know. It's been very hard this last little bit, and I know that it's gonna get better. I know that it's gonna get better, but right now it's really, really hard. And what can you do but keep going, right? I've come so far and I've done so much and I've changed my life for the better, and I know that I'm just gonna keep going and things are gonna get better and better and better. But right now it's just so hard. And I'm trying really hard to stay positive and open, but some days I just don't want to. I just want to close up and be like, we're done. We're done with this whole thing. Pass me some chips and Jell-O and ice cream and everything else, but I don't. I haven't turned to food in quite some time, which is super huge for me. Super, super huge. And yeah, I don't know, I'm just gonna keep going. I have to. I have you guys supporting me on. I don't want to disappoint anybody, especially myself. I don't want to disappoint me. And the people that are cheering me on. I don't want to disappoint you guys, because you guys are much of this journey as I am, because you guys have been there. Advice, recipes, cheering me on, tell me I got this, going to needles with me, or, you know, making sure that I have everything I need. If I need somebody to drive me, somebody's offered to drive me. After my surgery, my brother, Stephanie, Vince, they've all offered to take care of me so that I have somebody here for the first week after my surgery. So, I mean, everybody's been so supportive and so amazing, and it's just, I now have you guys invested in this too, and, you guys keep me going, and you know, I'm trying to, you know, make everybody proud, because this is huge. This is so huge, and I don't know. I really don't know. I'm just a mess of emotions, as you can tell. Red poofy. It's a lovely look. I think I'm going to go for red poofy more often. Oh, see, Molly doesn't like it when I cry. She's such a sweet dog. Anybody who's met her knows she's so sweet. Sorry. And she makes me, she doesn't do anything, and she just makes me laugh because I love her. She's yes, thank you. I love you too. And she actually needs some attention now, so I'm gonna say goodbye, and thank you all for watching. If you managed to make it through the 20 minutes of me rambling, good job. Thank you again, everybody, for your support. I love you guys so much. You guys are so amazing, and I'm so blessed to have you, and I can't wait to share the next leg of this adventure. Sad, happy, confused, angry, whatever it may be. I look forward to sharing it with you guys, and again, if you guys have questions, or you know, you just want to know more about it, feel free to ask me, because I'm very open about the surgery, because I don't want people to think it's easy, or think, oh no, she's doing this and this is a quick fix, because it's not. It's a lifestyle change, and this surgery is a tool. That's all it is, and you have to work for it. You really do, and it's just, you guys are amazing, and you guys are making it easier for me 100%. But that being said, I love you all. I hope that you guys all have a great weekend, because tomorrow is Friday. Happy Friday Eve. I love Fridays because we get to wear jeans at work. I love wearing jeans at work. It's like a treat for adults. Yes. Again, I love you guys. My dogs are going nuts because they want my attention. Be kind to each other. Do something good for yourself. Do something good for somebody else. And keep being awesome. I love you guys. Bye.